Hey everybody, welcome. I am your host, Miriam Hogans, and you are tuned in to Success UnScripted, the podcast for ordinary people aiming to achieve extraordinary goals. And I am here today to share with you what has been on my heart and to purposely light a fire in each and every one of you. So I hope you all have had a fantastic week thus far. And I'm here to tell you that if you have not had a fantastic week thus far, you can start over right now. All right, guys, I have a great topic to share with you all today about something that has been pressed upon my heart. So I am noticing that a lot of people around me have become discouraged about life, life in general, be it goals, finances, family, personal well-being, education, work, whatever it may be. So this episode is truly dedicated to, my people out there that may be struggling with what it really means to be successful. So let's get into it. And hopefully by the end of this episode, your mind would have changed about a few things. And, maybe some of you may receive clarity. Now, for you guys that know me, know that I love the book of Proverbs. It has so much wisdom and insight in there that I'm able to apply to my daily life. And I just completely love it. And anytime I have a question about something that I am trying to figure out as far as wisdom and knowledge, this is my go-to book, of course, coupled with prayer. Now, Proverbs 1:22 says, "How long, you simpletons, will you insist on being simple-minded?" Now, I'm reading from the New Living Translation, okay? And then it continues to say, "How long will you mockers relish your mocking?" Now, relish means to enjoy. "How long will you fools hate knowledge?" Okay. I have to read that last part again. It says, "How long will you fools hate knowledge?" Wow, that is a mouthful and a lot to unpack in just one sentence. So, y'all, it sounds like there are a lot of simple-minded folks out there who intentionally choose to be simple-minded. And this is why I sometimes have an issue with the term secret to success, because I personally feel like there is no secret to success. Now, I know that there are a lot of people out there that claims that there is a secret to success. And there's a lot of books and, other shows. And I disagree, right? And the reason why I disagree is because there is a wealth of knowledge readily and freely available out there in the world, and we choose to not embrace it. Now, I understand that there are things out here in the world that some people are just simply clueless about. But if you really want to know something, you will intentionally go and seek or search for it, right? So I have a great example. So we all love to eat, right? We all love to eat. And if you want to find food, so I live in Austin, Texas, and taco trucks are extremely popular. So if myself or you guys out there wanted to find the best tacos in Austin or in your city, wherever you may live, what are you going to do? Right? What is your first instinct? Our first instinct is to pull out our cell phones. We're going to Google best taco trucks in our city, and we're going to look at every listed location, and we're going to review the reviews, positive or negative, and make a decision based on our findings. This proves that it is never a problem of not knowing something. It is a problem of not wanting to know. That is the entire purpose of researching, right? So what is research? Well, I'm happy that you guys asked. So according to Oxford, research is a systematic investigation into a study of materials and sources in order to establish facts and reach new conclusions. So if you want to change, you can change. If you want to succeed, you can succeed. And I like this because it lists a handful of synonyms that are related to research, such as investigation, experimentation, testing, and I like this when it says exploration. And to me, in order to find the answer to something, you have to continually search until you have concluded that specific thing you have been searching for. Another one that's listed here is analysis, fact finding. And this one is important because there are a lot of things out there to deter you from the truth. So you have to be picky. That's why research is so important on this journey. Another one is examination, scrutiny, probing, groundwork, experiments, tests, inquiries, studies, and this is my favorite one right here. Another synonym to research is work. And many of us fail to do the work and would choose to be mediocre or mundane instead of doing what it takes to reach, to execute, and achieve our goals in our lives. We choose excuses over execution and then complain about not reaching our goals and doing what God instructed us to do. And I'm a living witness of that because this is something that, haunted me for a very long time. Like, you want the end result, but you don't want to do what it requires to get there. So this is one of the reasons why I believe that there simply is no secret to success. So I oftentimes say, if you hear people say, you want to know the secret to success, I can, help you become rich overnight. Take my course. You'll, gain this many followers by the end of this week, or you'll get this amount of money, run from those type of people. Right. And the next time somebody say to you, oh, there's a secret to success, ask them, do you even know what a secret is? So I actually looked it up because oftentimes we say, oh, it's secret this and secret that. But what is a secret? Again, according to Oxford, a secret is defined as not known or seen or not meant to be known or seen by others. I'm going to repeat that again. A secret is defined as not known or seen or not meant to be known or seen by others. And again, it lists a long list of synonyms as well, such as confidential, strictly confidential, top secret, classified, restricted, unrevealed, undisclosed, unpublished, untold, unknown, uncommunicated, under wraps, unofficial, off the record, not to be made public, not to be disclosed, hush hush, I like that one, hidden, concealed, disguised, unnoticeable, invisible. Now, if you ask me, there is so much knowledge out there that's, at our fingertips, right? And none of it is confidential. So why are we having such a problem with trying to reach our goals, or even reaching our goals? Not trying to, but, just simply reaching our goals, and whatever your goals may be. To me, there are no big goals. There are no little goals. A goal is a goal. That's just my personal opinion again. And so building and creating a business plan, for example, that's no secret. Again, there's free information out there. SBA.gov, for example, smallbusinessadministration.gov has an entire dedicated section to new businesses. It literally says, start your business in 10 steps, and gives you examples and templates of actual business plans to help businesses get started. There are budgeting investment tools readily available for those who are seeking to be financially free. Again, no secret. It's not confidential. It's not unpublished. It's not hidden. Okay. So for example, I love using examples, and that's something you guys will begin to know and learn about me. If you want a promotion on your job, but you are waiting until your manager comes to you instead of you doing the work to be seen and noticed of your hard work, like, that's a problem. Okay. That is a huge problem. That's, to me, you're just making excuses. So what are you waiting for? You're waiting to be punctual after getting the promotion? instead of practicing punctuality as a regular team member, right? So you want to wait until you become promoted to supervisor to start being on time to work. That is a problem. And one thing I have learned throughout the course of years is that managers are always watching whether you believe it or not. You could be doing a great job. You could be doing a horrible job. They're watching. And your actions will play a huge part in your potential future with that company. It's that simple. So again, when I, discuss certain things, I enjoy using examples. And one example I thought of was when I first started working at the bank as a personal banker. I remember so plainly going into my boss's office during my annual review. I remember complaining about not being promoted yet. And my manager looked at me, y'all, and said, well, where are you on your checklist? So just to give you guys a little backstory, when managers at this particular bank, where I worked at, when they see that someone has potential to be promoted, they give you this checklist. And on my 6-month anniversary at this institution, my manager explicitly told me that they wanted to promote me, but I needed to complete my checklist of different duties, right? So those duties included things like being the vault teller and, learning those duties, because how can I expect to be a supervisor when I do not understand the logistics of ordering cash or knowing how much money is in the bank, how much money is in the vault, and learning, how to do ATM loads and unloads, as well as opening and closing duties. And some other duties, for example, included, reading certain books on leadership. They would have a list of books and they wanted you to read those books. And the crazy thing about it, y'all, is that they had an entire library in our training room of these books that were on the list, right? And I chose not to go to the library within the company and grab those books on leadership. And at that time, I wasn't really into books, but over the years, I have become an avid book reader. And so again, those were some of the duties. And then we also had to conduct sales and service meetings. So my boss was able to see how I presented myself, how I presented certain topics to the branch, and how I was able to easily convey these different topics, and if I was knowledgeable on different subjects. So they literally set me up for success. They gave me the tools, but it was up to me to execute. And I also noticed that they were not breathing down my neck, forcing me to do something when essentially it was up to me to do it. And I believe that that is a huge problem for a lot of us. We want people to do the work for us. Again, that's one of the other synonyms, right? You can't expect to be promoted when you have never taken the initiative. It just won't come that way, right? That doesn't make any sense. And to my next point, the last time I checked, this is, in general for anybody, library cards are free, which gives you access to so many books as well as free videos on YouTube. Y'all, we have to go out there, do the work, and stop waiting for the right time. The right time may never come. So just take the plunge, embrace the knowledge, stop being simple, put in the time and do the research. The Bible says again, fools hate knowledge. Don't be a fool. The information is there. There is no secret to success. It doesn't make any sense to me. And I had to get that off my chest, and I hope that it helps somebody, because oftentimes we were searching, and we're searching in the wrong places. You're listening to all of these gurus and they're telling you how to make this amount of money and that amount of money. And y'all, we have to figure out what works for us. I've learned by trial and error in my businesses, and I realized, okay, Miriam, yes, that may apply to them, but that it doesn't work for you. And that's something I had to learn. And we beat ourselves up because we're expecting certain results. And the truth of the matter is, everybody's results are going to be different. They're going to be different. And we have to accept that. We need to learn what to take in and what not to take in. And that's for anything in life. Fools hate knowledge. Don't be a fool. Y'all, the information is there, you know. I strongly feel the need to say this. I don't know who this is for, but for all of my Christian folks out there, my church folk, y'all, don't be simple. Yes, God is soon to return, but please do not adopt the mindset of, oh yeah, God is coming back anyways, so no need to accomplish or achieve. You know, he placed us here on this earth to function and operate in this crazy worldly system until he returns. So let us not be simple-minded. Do something. Change the world. Don't waste your time. Make him proud and help others. Do what it takes to get there. And that's in every area of your life, right? That's in every area. Figure it out. Find out what works best for you. There is so much knowledge here on this planet. There's so much knowledge in the world. There's so much knowledge on the internet. There's just a ton of knowledge out there. You just have to find what works for you and apply it to your situation. Again, there is no secret to success, y'all. No secret to success. And for y'all, you know, those that want it, y'all are going to go out there and get it. It's that simple. And with that being said, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. My hope is that you have learned something today. Also, I have placed the small business administration link in the show notes and a list of what I am currently reading. Do something today. Don't wait until tomorrow. Do it now. Execute, execute, execute. All right, y'all. Goodbye for now. Later.